Shalom, 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 saints. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. This is Pastor Don. I'm sitting in the airport, and right now I'm listening to this Senator Rand Paul's so-called interview with Peter Schiff. And my assessment of this thing is spoken like a true gutless, spineless cockroach of a politician who's looking for a hole to run and hide in. The people are not on board with this mess. You know, we still have business as usual, and I'm telling you right now that there's no way that any of us is going to win any type of this system, playing the games of the system. You have to go outside of the system, and all it is just compromise. So no matter what twisting, warping, and distorting that they use, bottom line is they don't give one rat's crap of rear end about none of us, and that's just the truth. You people of America, you have to listen, and you must understand that this system is broke. This system is bought and paid for by the so-called elite. Now, I don't call them elite. They need to be deleted, but I don't call them elite. But this system is wicked. You can't sit there and participate in this so-called system of politics and expect anything to change, to get on the floor to compromise, say we can't win this, we can't win that. What we can win anything if we all band together and join together and opt out of the system. That's the doctrine I've been preaching and teaching for over 20-something years. You can't play the games where they own not only the rules, they own the referees. They are the ones who own every single thing that has to do with it. So it's just like going into a game. You go into a football game and stuff, and the safeties, the linebackers, of the defense have already been sold and bought and paid for, so they make it look good. They stage plan out there. They already know the outcome of the game. That's the same thing that's going on now. So as long as American people continue to keep trusting in this two-party dictatorship, i.e. Republicans and Democrats, we're going to get the same old mess, business as usual. You have to open up your eyes and understand and see that we're dealing with the same thing we've always dealt with. We're dealing with the rich ruling over the poor. And of course the poor are the ones who are being hurt for it. They make money off the backs of us, and we have just got to make our own way. Now I know it's a very unpopular message, because that means many of us lazy Americans, we have to get off of our rear end and have to actually start doing something. And I'm speaking to all of us, because we've been duped, we've been deceived, and we've been had. And that's all it is to it. And there ain't nothing that's going to change. The only thing that's going to change is when you make the change for yourself. You notice we have continued heavy taxation without any representation whatsoever at all. You notice the increase of the police state when you go down the road and stuff, and you see the police on the side pulling over people for going 3 miles over the speed limit and stuff, and calling you some type of terrorist. The judicial system is broke. You don't have a lick of confidence in federal judges. These people think that they're going to be able to go to some type of system and stuff, and they're going to talk about the corruption. These people are aware of the corruption because they are the corruption themselves. The federal judge is bought and paid for. They get money slid to them underhanded to actually decide what they're going to allow that's admissible evidence or not. Hey, you people, grow your own food. Make your own way. Start developing mutual assistance groups with people who you can trust, because everybody can't be trusted. And that's just it. That's just the bottom line. Start gathering together in little pockets here and little pockets there. It's the same thing as always been. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, go look at that movie. I recommend it again for the 100,000th times, the movie Braveheart. And look and see what was really truly going on with William Wallace and Edward Longshanks. And you're looking at the very same thing today, just modernized. So I hope that you can understand this. I hope that you understand what I'm saying. I hope that you have your eyes woke up and stuff. But it's amazing how this Rand Paul and stuff, he will go on Peter Schiff, but he won't go on Alex Jones, or he won't go on any other independent sources, news sources. Of course, they'll ask them questions and stuff that will not be as what we call passionate and inflammatory the way that we would. To get to the bottom line. So the bottom line, yes, he is a Judas. That's all it is to it. Ron Paul, hey, the people don't play this politics. They hate this politics thing. Jesse Ventura has been trying to tell you people all the time what's going on, and I'm telling you right now, as people continue to keep playing these Democrats and these Republican rats and all this whole rat system and stuff, you deserve exactly what you get. The country hates you, it despises you, don't care nothing about you, it's not for you. The Waltons and the Walmart have made their money off of poor folks. not rich folks. And that's how rich folks do. They depend on us, the poor folks, the middle class, to continue to keep amassing their riches and stuff, and they're not thinking about you. So to opt out of this system, you first have to opt out economically. You have to change the way you view things, change the way you do things, and the way you do that is you become a sovereign, free man walking on the land by investing in yourself with gold and silver. The Eurozone is collapsing. It's finished. We're just a few months behind it, and within ourselves to start seeing all the civil unrest that's taking place here in this country. It's sad. I'm in the airport now here in Houston, Texas, and I look at the just the so-called what you would call existence. It's just, that's all they're doing. It's just existing. Ain't nobody really, there's no joy. There's nothing really going on. The spirit is dim. It's just a sad situation we find ourselves in this country. One thing I have found pleasure in is I found pleasure in the Most High. I found pleasure in out there and actually learning how to grow a bean plant, and that's just the truth, and getting with people of like mind, like precious faith. Hey, don't play these games. Don't be deceived by these idiots no longer. It's business as usual, and that's the truth, and that's the truth straight way.